Happy snowy Sunday. Snowmageddon is upon us. Anyway, just an update to this is what I was talking about in a prior video. The company has now said that they are closing due to CBC and they can't do, I guess, the business that they were doing. Here they blame it on CBC, no viable path forward. Now, what's interesting here with this company, okay? I heard them on 680 News all the time when I'm driving. And in January, they made an ad saying that they're now a real estate company as well as a renovation company. And they made the claim something to the effect of if you use us to renovate and list with us, we'll guarantee you this high sale price. And if we don't achieve it, then pay you the difference back, which to me is an outlandish claim to make, especially on the radio, which is why I said in a previous video I think Rico should should look into it. Now, with all these claims, especially ones that say, I'll sell your home or I'll buy it, or I'll sell your home for X amount of price, or money back, or anything like that. You have to look at the fine print, right? So usually the guaranteed sale ones, if I don't sell your home, I'll buy it. In order to make that claim valid, they would need in advance to agree on a price to buy the home for, with a written offer that would be irrevocable until past the listing expiry date. And I've seen some of those in the past where, for one, they list the listing contracts at like 6%. For two, they buy the home, and in that, the commission is like 10%. So there's very caveats. You have to be careful. And in the past, Rico did some really crack down on these kinds of advertising claims. A few still make them, but when this company came out with his radio ad, it sparked my spidey senses, my tingly spidey senses. I'm like, how can they can't do it, right? And especially so with companies that are paying celebrity endorsements, and they have a high ad spend on radio, and transaction levels are at the lowest we've seen in decades, 15, 16 years. It's very hard for them to maintain the cash flow to pay their staff, do the job properly, buy materials, do it in a timely fashion, maintain their ad spend, all this, right? The bills start to creep up because the cash flow is severely diminished, right? So we're in a high listing environment, low transaction environment. People with, or companies with large ad spends that they may be able to maintain their listings or their business volume at a certain level, but then the transaction level falls out and they'll kind of creep their spending way above their monthly spending, way above their monthly intake of cash flow. So be careful out there. Not everything is as it seems. And if this company is that close to the wire of something like this coming out in the news, and taken away the celebrity endorsement, and now they're not on a viable path, and so they'll it's hard to be careful. Be careful. Not everything that a company can pay for on the radio gives them legitimacy, especially with celebrity endorsements. They are paid for. They're not genuine endorsements. They are paid for endorsements. So be careful. All right? Take care.